5 million trillion trillion. Yes, that is a real number. 5 followed by 30 zeros. It's an impossibly large number to put into context, larger than the number of individual grains of sand on every beach, but that's how many bacteria are estimated to be living on Earth. They are found everywhere, living in the soil, on plants, and even on and in our bodies. These 5 million trillion trillion bacteria make up over 1 trillion different species, with many playing important roles in ecosystems and even in keeping our bodies healthy. But there's a small fraction of these species, about 1 in a billion, that can make humans sick. And within these species, there are groups that are especially good at causing illness. So, what makes these bacteria different? We know that these bacteria have traits that make them good at evading our immune systems and producing toxins that cause reactions in our bodies. These bacteria can cause infections all over our bodies, and without proper treatment, these infections can become life-threatening. A threat that is made even greater as some of these bacteria have traits that allow them to survive antibiotic treatments, increasing the length of time it takes to treat the infection and the risk of disease. These traits are encoded by genes within the bacteria's DNA, and bacteria not only pass these traits on to their offspring, but they can also share these traits with each other, allowing them to quickly acquire new traits that may help them to be successful. My research focuses on understanding what traits are shared between bacteria, what combinations of these traits make bacteria successful, and how frequently bacteria gain these traits. To study this, I examine the DNA in a sample of bacteria within a species and identify all the genes that are present. I can then determine what genes are found in combination and identify evidence that genes have been shared. Genes found together may suggest combinations that are beneficial to the bacteria, and patterns of gene sharing offer insight into what traits can be quickly acquired. I have found that bacterial groups gain traits at different rates, and that it also varies by group which combination of genes may be beneficial. Additionally, I have found that not all genes are shared uniformly across a species. This suggests that certain groups of bacteria may be able to acquire new traits more quickly, increasing the chance that they can acquire a beneficial combination of traits. But which genes are shared and which combinations are beneficial depends on the bacterial group. As we continue to gain an understanding of what it is that makes bacteria successful at causing illness, we can eventually apply it to identify groups that may pose a greater threat, allowing us to develop intervention strategies before these bacteria cause serious infections, so that one day there can be 0 in a billion bacteria that threaten human health. Thank you.